Something completely unexpected just shook the K-pop world. No, it wasn't a surprise music drop. No, it wasn't a dramatic TV appearance. And no, it wasn't a viral dance challenge. It was silence. And in that silence, Jimin rose higher than ever before. After completing a grueling 1 year and 6 months of military service, most idols fade into the shadows of a fast-moving industry. Out of sight, out of mind, right? But Jimin? He did the opposite. Without a single appearance, without a tweet, a vlog, or even a selfie, he returned and claimed both crowns, topping all idol brand reputation rankings and boy group member rankings for July 2025. Yes, you heard that right. He became the #1 most trusted, most talked about, and most beloved K-pop idol in the entire nation, twice over, all while doing absolutely nothing. Let's break it down. The Korea Enterprise Reputation Research Institute analyzed data on 1,730 idols, male and female, over a month. They measured everything: mentions, media coverage, consumer participation, community buzz, emotional connection. And guess whose name kept soaring above the rest? Park. Jimin. This isn't just another chart-topping moment. This is his 27th consecutive month as the most powerful individual idol in Korea. And for boy group members, he's ranked #1 for an unreal 51 months total. That's more than 4 years. 4 years of consistency. 4 years of admiration. 4 years of hearts that never stopped beating for him. Even when the world couldn't see him, they felt him. But here's the part that made me pause. What words were used most frequently in the analysis? Open quote, unchanging, overwhelming, unrivaled. Close quote. 3 simple words that don't just describe his popularity, they define his essence. Jimin isn't someone who chases attention. He's someone who holds it. Gently, effortlessly, eternally. And what about the keywords linked to him in this study? Open quote, whoa, cake fairy. Army. Close quote. Even now, even without saying a word, the world still associates Jimin with magic, sweetness, and unconditional love. His positivity rate? 94.05% in idol rankings. 92.08% in boy group rankings. That's not just good, that's legendary. That's the kind of number that tells a story, not just about popularity, but about trust. Because Jimin doesn't just entertain, he comforts, he heals, he lives in the hearts of millions. He doesn't need an album drop to make you feel something. He doesn't need a live stage to take your breath away. Sometimes his silence speaks the loudest. And in that silence, we remember every moment that made us fall for him. From the raw vulnerability of Like Crazy, to the gentle laughter of his behind-the-scenes moments, to his iconic birthday celebrations, where he ends up giving us gifts instead. Jimin has never been just an idol. He's been a companion, a soft presence on hard days, a name we whisper when we need to feel something real. So when people say open quote, why is Jimin still at the top? He hasn't even done anything lately. Close quote. You know the answer. Because Jimin isn't just doing something, he's become something. A symbol, a memory, a quiet heartbeat in the rhythm of our lives. And now, with no official activity, with the world watching and wondering, he rises again. First place in both rankings, the first to do it this way. The first to prove that impact isn't always loud. Sometimes it's silent but eternal. So ask yourself, if this is Jimin at rest, what's going to happen when he finally moves? Because the second he steps back on stage, the world won't just watch, the world will feel it. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes him the true king. Not because he takes the crown, but because the crown waits for him.